Hello guys, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today we're going to talk about the DLCs and what are the most likely DLCs to come in the future, how many, how would the DLCs work, and everything that we know or suspect about the future DLCs in DDV. This is a cat. He is cute, so leave a like to this video if you think he is cute and also subscribe. At 29,000, we're going to design a very special dress. And at 30,000 subscribers, we're going to do a whole new game live stream, which, trust me, you're going to want to see. So thank you for that. Let's jump into the video. By the way, almost forgot. There is a giveaway going on right now. If you want to win a free Star and Sky merch item, or if you want a chance to win it, here's what you got to do. So you know our Discord server, Starlight Dreamers. I just created a new channel inside Mr. Star and Sky section that is called Dice Dreams Giveaway. You can see it right here. If you don't see this channel on the channels list, you can go to Channel and Roles, and here you'll be able to see all of the channels. Just go to Browse Channels and search for Dice Dreams, and you'll be able to see it, and you can just put a check mark here to make sure that you see the channel. So once you get into the channel, now this is how the giveaway works. First of all, the prize is going to be any Mr. Star and Sky merch, completely free, fully delivered to you wherever you are in the world if you win. In order to enter the giveaway, you need first install the Dice Dreams mobile game, which I recently had a sponsorship with, using my link, which is provided inside this channel. You click on this link. This is a mobile game, so Android or iOS device, you can install the game. The game is completely free. It's pretty fun, and it's very cute. It has very cute characters. And once you play the game for about an hour, hour and a half, you can reach Kingdom 5. It's pretty easy to do. Probably even faster. It all depends on your luck, I guess, on the dice luck. Once you reach Kingdom 5, you can take a screenshot of your account that shows that you are at Kingdom 5 and post it in this channel. Just create a message in this channel having a photo on it. And also react to this giveaway post, which is going to be pinned to the channel. So right here, you just click on this button, and it's going to say that you have entered the giveaway, and then you post the image to prove that you reached level 5, Kingdom 5. And in 12 days, or 11 days by the time this video goes live, one random person will be chosen to get a free Mr. Star and Sky merch. It's completely free to play, completely free to enter, and you're going to be supporting my channel by installing this game using my link. Thank you so much. Let's get back into the video. Alright, so recently we got a whole new DLC in Disney Dreamlight Valley. First DLC of all times. And we have this new section in the castle, which leads to this beautiful, I don't even know how to call this place, dock, I guess, because there's ships here. And it kind of looks like there's lots of space for more ships. Oh, there's actually some water down there. Haven't even looked down before. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which potentially means they are planning to release at least 6 DLCs in total in Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is pretty cool. It's probably going to take a long time. So far, this DLC was released in December 5, and it's going to take until almost the end of summer to fully finish it, to release all of the content from it. So you can say takes about 6 to 9 months for each DLC. Let's just say 9 months. I don't think they're going to release the next DLC as soon as the first DLC is finished. Maybe it's even once a year thing. I think it's pretty reasonable to expect one new DLC once a year. I don't think it's going to be more rare than this. It's either going to be every 9 months or every 1 year. That's my prediction. So if we have 6 of those, So 5 more multiplied. So we have at least 5 more years worth of DLCs. And I feel like it aligns with the amount of doors that we have inside the castle. If you consider that every door is going to be a realm in some point in the future, I think that makes total sense. It's going to take them many months to release all of those realms, and it's going to take, I mean, many years to release all of those realms. We're going to get insane amount of characters, and we are going to get definitely a couple more DLCs, probably even more. There is still, I feel like, space for one more. They could even scooch them a little. Anyway, I feel like even 5 years ahead is a lot of plans, so I would be satisfied at least if we get that much. Then in 5 years we can talk about the future. But for now, let's talk about what kind of DLCs we could see. First of all, it seems like that's the model that they're going to be using. We're going to be having DLCs for every DLC is going to come with biomes. Once again, not confirmed, just my speculation. They are not going to expand the map because there is a lot of performance issues in Disney Dreamlight Valley, especially on Switch or on older console devices. So I don't see them expanding any of the maps because the maps are already at capacity. We might get slightly higher object limit in the future if they optimize it a little bit more, but there is no way the current object limit, even the extended object limit of 6,000 objects, can support having bigger map than we already have. So pretty like 99% sure we're not going to get expansions of the main map. So all the expansions are going to be done in forms of DLCs, which is fair. And the current DLC came with 3 new biomes. I feel like it's pretty safe to assume that each DLC is going to come with at least 2-3 biomes, because they all probably going to be about the same size, because that's a good size for the amount of object limit that we currently have. So 2-3 biomes, potentially even divided into some smaller zones, makes sense. Now, we have a lot of things to speculate what kind of biomes or DLCs we could see in the future. Let's see the part of the poll that they recently released. Okay, so here's the question that we had about the biomes in the recent survey. Below are some statements players have made about the new items and biomes in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Please read each pair of opposing statements and click and drag the slider. Okay, anyway, you get it. I would rather purchase original Disney Dreamlight Valley items inspired by Disney lore. I would rather purchase items that can be seen in Disney movies parks. So these are the statements about the items and biomes. And also, similar to the game today, I would prefer to see more realistic biomes that allow you room to decorate and define them. I would prefer to see Disney-themed biomes with more direct references. Now, I'm no prophet, but I have a feeling that most of the people voted to get the biomes that have more direct references to Disney movies. I have seen so many people wanting to see like many biomes based on certain Disney franchises, like Neverland, probably the most wanted one. A lot of people believe that the Skull Rock is going to be a portal to Neverland, which honestly I would love for that to happen. I just don't see it, at least this early in the game, but hopefully I'm wrong. Let's see what other themed biomes do people want to see in Disney Dreamlight Valley, because I truly believe that we have probably most of the biomes, like here it says realistic biomes that allow you room to decorate and define them. So basically, that's exactly the biomes that we currently have in the regular village, and also the biomes that we currently have in Eternity Isle. I would say they are not affiliated with any particular universe. They're very generic, which makes it possible to define them in any way and assign any characters and make them look like anything you want, which I like. And I hope there is still probably a couple kinds of biomes that we didn't get yet. For example, underwater biome. I still 99% sure it's coming. Probably, if not the end of this year, then the next year, because we definitely getting Ariel. Not Ariel. Flounder, Sebastian, and a bunch of mermaid characters. There's plenty of characters they can make live underwater, so I definitely see them adding underwater biome either in the DLC or, I mean, definitely in the DLC. From now on, the biomes are going to be coming in the DLC, and potentially we're going to have a whole underwater DLC at some point, which I'm like, I can call it this right now. Reference this video when we get underwater biome. The whole DLC is going to be based around underwater. Potentially, we could have Little Mermaid part where we can find some characters from Little Mermaid. Who else? Who else from Disney lives underwater? I mean, I'm pretty sure Atlantis is supposed to be underwater, and considering we have so many Atlantean references, like words in Atlantean language everywhere around regular Disney Dreamlight Valley, and now a whole new expansion heavily featuring Atlantis, I think it's only safe to assume that potentially even the next DLC that we get is going to be Atlantean / underwater, probably bringing a bunch of Little Mermaid characters. If I'm missing any other franchises from Disney that are placed underwater, let me know in the comments. I feel like that's pretty much confirmed by how much we need it, but let's see at other suggestions. So I made this post in my community wall a while ago. Which biomes would you like to see in the future DDV expansions? When I was planning to make this video, so now let's take a look what are the most wanted themed biomes from our community. A Wonderland biome with giant plant might be cool. Yes, absolutely. Like Alice in Wonderland biome definitely coming. I'm just not sure if they're gonna go the realm route or are they gonna go the biome route, or like this is also an interesting question because we do have realms which are technically kind of like mini biomes. The only difference is that you cannot really decorate realms. So is it realistic to get a biome and a realm from the same universe in the future? I think it is. I think it's definitely realistic. So yeah, Wonderland biome I think would look absolutely amazing. I'd like an autumn-themed biome. The color scheme would be incredible. Yes. Like cherry blossom trees. So there is still room for regular, like, generic biomes in the game for sure. I would love to see a fall biome with a bunch of fall trees. That's something that the game is definitely missing. Pastel colors, love it. Blossom trees, absolutely. A lot of suggestions here are great, but they would be more suited as realms and not biomes. I agree. I agree, but that's the thing. That's the thing. The current ones are not themed around specific characters or locations, but they are definitely considering it, considering that that was one of the questions in their poll. So I'm pretty confident at some point we're going to start getting certain biomes that are themed around certain characters or locations from actual Disney movies. And I think there's nothing wrong with it, as long as we get a good balance of generic biomes and themed biomes. I want to see Neverland and Wonderland together on an island. Yes, that is a great idea for a whole another DLC. 2 lands, Wonderland and Neverland. And I feel like they could be similar enough to be positioned on the same island. There might be some story again about the rift between them or how they existed, but then who would be the villain in this in this whole thing? Who was the villain in the Wonderland? We could have something like Captain Hook running one half of the island and Queen of Hearts running the other half of the island, and then in the end there's a massive conflict where everybody becomes friends and we live in harmony. I can definitely see this. So I feel like we already nailed 2 expansions out of 6, out of 5 remaining, I guess. It's the underwater one with Atlantis and Little Mermaid, potentially plus something else. Another one would be Neverland and Wonderland, which is such a great idea to put together. Let's see what else. Definitely leading towards Wonderland biome. Yeah, I feel like those 2 are the most asked ones, so they're definitely going to make that happen. I'm very confident. Maybe a coral reef, like Finding Nemo. Oh, Finding Nemo! That's right! That's another franchise they could put underwater. Yes! Coral trees, sea sponges, and everything else found in coral reefs. We could have crabs to be critters. It would be like Drained a Lake. Or it could be underwater. And in order to travel into that biome, we would have like something like a scuba suit equipped, and we could swim around. But then I wonder, how is it like, it's a whole new mechanic in the game, swimming. Is it something they're willing to do, or is it going to be just, I don't know. I would love to have completely underwater biome where we can swim around. I think it will be super cool. A futuristic Tomorrowland type that will be elements from Tron, Wreck-It Ralph, and Big Hero 6. Neon accents, arcade machines with minigames like Space Paranoids, and light cycles in a clothing store run by Edna Mode. Okay, that is genius. I think this would be a perfect biome to introduce some kind of minigames, because we got Scramble Coin with the current expansion. I feel like we do need some kind of more minigames with each expansion. And having certain arcade machines that we could play inside the game, that is just super cool. So I'm totally digging this idea. A futuristic biome, that is a whole futuristic expansion. Perfect. I would love an underwater and fairy-like biome. Well, I guess fairy-like biome, you could say Wonderland or Never. I mean, Neverland is from the. Does it include Tinkerbell? I guess. And underwater, yep, absolutely. My number one desired biome is Wonderland, absolutely. Mulan-inspired biome, interesting. Space. Who would be in space, though? We already have Wall-E, we already have Buzz. Which Disney franchise is based in space? I'm sure I'm missing something. Tron, Fight of the Navigator, Star Wars. That's a possibility. I feel like futuristic biome would be more interesting than the space biome, though, but maybe I'm wrong. 100 Acre Woods, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I can totally see Winnie the Pooh biome in the future. That's just one of the most iconic locations in Disney history. Different biomes to represent different countries. For instance, one for Mulan. You mean more of a different, like, cultures? Like, for example, like an Eastern biome, Western biome, something like that. Neverland, yeah. Wonderland and a candy biome. Okay, those two could be together. Cute Candyland, inside of the Wonka's factory. Pixie Hollow. Mystical biome, more light flowers, shimmer trees, and dreamlight fruits. Yes! London. Whoa, having London. That sounds like a realm. Honestly, London sounds like a realm. Finding Nemo. Swim, walk on the seafloor. Yes. Frozen, more winter, because the snowy biome is so small. I wouldn't mind having a whole snowy expansion. That would be pretty cool. Sky. I want to fly. Don't care if it's a bird or on a plane or riding a magic carpet. Yes! So we have gliding right now. Potentially, we can get swimming underwater. Why can't we get flying as well? Imagine if we could only travel in a certain biome by flying. Or in a certain biome by mounts. Oh, Tangled Horse. I would love to ride Maximus. Me and Eric would ride into the sunset. That would be so cool. Cloud biome, volcano biome with magma rivers. That could have stuff like Hades. Who else would fit the biome? Nightmare Before Christmas biome. That's possible. That actually has a very unique style. I would feel, though, if that's probably also going to be a realm. Alright guys, it's time to summarize. I just read all of the posts. So we have potentially at least 5 more DLCs coming throughout the next 4 to 5 years. And the most requested biomes and the most wanted biomes from our community are, number 1, Wonderland. I just counted the amount of likes the posts mentioning Wonderland received. Number 2, Neverland. Number 3, Underwater biome. Number 4, 100-acre woods. Number 5, something futuristic or space-related. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of different fun options to discover in the future. I would also potentially want a couple more generic biomes, something that just have like neon theme, more of a fairy tale vibe, but I feel like those could fit in the biomes mentioned previously. I don't know. Lots of exciting things are going to be coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm so glad I found this game because it feels like it's going to have years and years of awesome content being released to us in the future, and not many games can say the same thing. I don't think there's that many cozy games that keep releasing regular updates just like Disney Dreamlight Valley does. So it's definitely a very special game, and it has a very incredible community around it, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So what do you think, guys? What are your thoughts about the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley, future DLCs? Would you be okay paying $30 potentially every single year to get a whole new expansion if the quality and size of the expansions would be comparable to the expansion that we just got? $30 a year feels like a really good deal, especially if it comes with a little bit of a free Moonstones, you know? I feel like this could work. It could help support the game for years and years to come, as long as they keep improving features, fixing bugs, making the game more stable, introducing new mechanics, and expanding the beautiful world of Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think it's going to have a great future. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel with the giveaway. I would really appreciate if you guys take a look and potentially participate. And thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all the supporters. A wonderful day, and goodbye.